Not much has been done since the last video, as this will no longer be just a shed. My wife and I decided to turn it into a small house. I reinforced the roof a bit by adding more boards. In this video I will be laying the roofing material, installing the gutters and getting the roof ready for winter. Before we start, I want to say a huge thank you to the Potato Farmer Union. If you'd like to support me too, the link is in the description. Unfortunately, the camera fell off the roof and the memory card got damaged. Because of this, I couldn't show you the part where I attached the drip edges around the roof perimeter. However, I'd like to show you a little trick to connecting them together. To do this, you need to pre-open the lock on one of the drip edges, then position it in the place. Now let me try to show you. Here slide it into the other drip edge. Afterwards, secure them together. The drip edge is attached to the top beam, and the membrane is adhered to it. Once the buttons are secured on top, the upper drip edge can be fastened, which will hold the roof covering. This type of roof covering is quite simple to install. All you need to do is attach a special tape that protects the covering from acting like a drum during the rain. I secure it using a regular stapler with a few staples. Later it will be pressed down by the covering itself. This tape is installed under each strip of the roof covering. On one side the roofing material overlaps the previous strip, while on the other side it is secured with screws on each button. Feel free to check out the time lapse to see how the installation looks from above. It's time to set up gutters. They are very easy to set up and don't require screws. They simply snap into the brackets. However, please note that once the gutters snap into the place, it will be very difficult to remove it without damaging it. Initially I started attaching it from the wrong side, and removing it was nearly impossible without scratching it. So make sure to plan everything correctly the first time. As a precaution, I apply silicone to the joints between the gutters to prevent any dripping from those areas in the future. One very important point is that the gutters should be installed at a slight angle to ensure that water doesn't accumulate but flows down the pipe. The final step is secure the pipe. For this, I installed 3 brackets where the pipe will be mounted. At the top and bottom, bands need to be attached, and in both cases I'll use rivets to secure them. Well, I think that's it for this year. I'll wait until winter is over, and next year I'll continue to work. From the front I still need to install the window, the door, and cover the entire house with wooden paneling. After that, I can move on to the interior work. Honestly, there is a big list of tasks planned for the next year. For example, I need to build a fence around the entire property, set up raised garden beds, plant a variety of trees and shrubs, and work on the lawn as well. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming episodes.